I think it's important that we explore this word risk. I mean, do we risk suit from the state? Do we risk the ire of the people who are our betters? And obviously tell us they're our betters every second of the day.
Yeah.
And my mind is drawn back to a Christmas day in 1775 when a guy was bent over a table writing something on scraps of paper and ripping the paper off, and he was trying to make a bunch of these, and his aide came in and said, "What in the heck are you doing?" And it was Washington, and he was planning the attack on Trenton. And they were leaving in the morning, like within hours. "What are you doing?" And he picks up one of those pieces of paper, and they argued. His generals argued, "Don't do this, George. It's cold. The river is frozen over. It's breaking up. You're not going to make it. The men don't have shoes. They don't have food. They don't have winter clothing. You can't possibly beat these Germans over in Trenton." And he picks up one of these pieces of paper, and it says on it a very simple phrase: liberty or death. What's your risk?
Yeah.
All you can do is kill me once, and then I will be free because I'll be with my Lord.
Yeah.
But you take my liberty, and I will not live as a slave. Those are the choices we have to make right now, folks. I mean, they've taken your right to defend yourself against their unlawful intrusions. They've taken the truth away from you. I mean, we can beat around the bush all we want, but I think that the instances of incompetence are extremely rare compared to the incidents of lack of sincerity or criminal activity.
I think it's intentional. I agree with you.
It is intentional. And
I agree.
I think the sooner we recognize the intentionality of these escapades, the better off we as people are going to be. Because look, do you have a duty to your family? Do you have a duty to your children to give them the best possible life that liberty can afford them? Do you? Or do you have the duty to your government to obey, comply, subsist, exist on the plane in which they would have you, and just turn a blind eye to their incompetence, their criminality, their lack of empathy for the people that they're sworn to serve? What do we have a duty to? And I say we have a duty to our God and to our families and to our brothers and to our community to ensure that this liberty it was born in blood does not disappear from this planet on our watch.
Amen.
And you're so right. It's the fear factor. People are afraid of losing what they have, their stuff. And so they're losing their stuff. No, you're not. Probably no one in this room is afraid. The point is that there's many people that are. They're worried about their stuff. They're, anything that
reputation,
everything. But the problem is the fact that they're taking it from you anyway. I mean, if you sit on the couch, they're still taking it from you. I mean, come on.
Where the frog's boiling in the pot.
That's exactly. And you're so right about that. Now, we've talked before about the moral majority. And I know Chris Ann Hall has a famous saying, especially during COVID when the churches were shutting down, the pastors were shutting down their churches. She called them lily-livered pastors. Whereas during the Revolutionary War, they were the leaders. They were the leaders, and they were the leaders of the companies, the militias.